Hello, welcome to my channel Schedulus Study. Today we are doing Unit 2 Getting to Know the Text of MEG 14 block number 3. Structure, Objectives, Introduction, Detailed Summaries, Part 1, Part 2, Let us sum up and then questions. Objectives. This unit gives you a critical summary of each chapter of Tamas followed by some questions and or comments that would help you to get to the heart of the novel. We hope that after reading the novel and then reading the novel again with the help of the summaries, you will be able to critically analyze the novel. Introduction. Tamas is a novel in 3 parts. The novel is set in motion by Nathu's act of killing of a pig at night at the behest of Murad Ali, and it's being thrown at the entrance of a mosque in a large town of West Punjab. This leads to eruption of violence and arson and looting in the town and in the neighboring villages. The administration finally decides to take action and law and order are restored and there is an uneasy peace in the area. Now we are doing 2.2 detailed summaries. 2.2.1 Part 1. Chapter number 1. First day, early morning. Nathu is commissioned by Murad Ali to kill a pig for the veterinary surgeon. The novel opens with Nathu, a skinner, trying to kill a pig at the behest of Murad Ali. The carcass of the pig, said Murad Ali, was needed by the veterinary surgeon, and Nathu must finish the work by 4 o'clock in the morning. He had been told to wait for a pushcart to come and pick the carcass up. He had never killed a pig before and he had told this to Murad Ali, but he would not listen. There were many pigs wandering around and he was asked to entice one into his hut and kill it. Murad Ali had given him 5 rupees for it. Murad Ali was a useful man. He was a man of contacts, particularly in the municipality, and often helped Nathu get dead animals to skin, so he couldn't refuse him. Now, the work of killing the pig proved very tough. He tried all possible ways to kill it but failed. He felt himself to be entrapped and regretted accepting the assignment. Finally, in desperation, he picked up a slab of stone and threw it on the pig. Thereafter, he went outside for a breath of fresh air. The cool air brought him some relief. He longed to be with his buxom wife, but he had come away without telling her anything. When Nathu went back into the hut, the pig started moving again, but died soon after. Soon he heard the sound of a jolting pushcart approaching. It was apparently coming to take the pig to the veterinary surgeon. Nathu was greatly relieved. The next we hear of the pig is later in the morning, when the pig is found at the entrance of a mosque. Now there are some questions and comments are given here. Number 1 is, in this chapter we are in the mind of Nathu. His feelings, उसकी feelings बताई गई है. His incomprehension of why, comprehension का मतलब है he is not able to understand why he has been asked to do the deed, क्यों उसको ये काम करने के लिए बोला गया, and the inextricable situation he finds himself. Number 2 is, do you think that the narrator has added anything to the narrative by way of comments or remarks? No, he has not. This, you will find, is the characteristic of most of the novel. The writer leaves it to us, the reader, to draw our own conclusion. This requires you to be active and alert as readers. Number 3 is, what impression do you form of Nathu, the skinner? क्या आप सोचते हो उसके बारे में? ठीक है। अब जो हमारा चैप्टर नंबर 1 है उसमें नत्थु की फीलिंग्स के बारे में बताया गया है और ये बताया गया है कि वो इस बात को बिल्कुल भी नहीं समझ पा रहा कि वो मीन्स क्या फील कर रहा है, ये काम उसको क्यों दिया गया था, ठीक है। अब हम फटाफट से चैप्टर नंबर 2 कर लेंगे ताकि ज़्यादा टाइम वेस्ट ना हो, हमारा छोटा सा वीडियो बन जाए। फर्स्ट डे अर्ली मॉर्निंग द कांग्रेस प्रभात फेरी स्टार्ट्स फॉर इट्स यूजुअल राउंड, है ना, रोज़ लगता था प्रभात फेरी का जो राउंड था। It was about 4 o'clock in the morning when Congress activists, both young and old, stood outside the Congress office waiting for their uh, compatriots to join them for the Prabhat Ferry that they took out every day in different localities of the town. Among those who were present were Mehta ji, President of the District Congress Committee, Bakshi ji, Secretary of the District Congress Committee, Aziz, Kashmiri Lal, Shankar, Master Ramdas, who led the singing, and the Jarnail, a middle-aged Sikh, who was fanatically, मतलब बुरी तरह से पागलों की तरह devoted to the cause of freedom and was ever ready to make speeches, और speeches देता रहता था, ठीक है। Okay, now much of the conversation was marked by needling, taunts, and leg pulling. The first to suffer static needling was the thick-set elderly Bakshi ji, who had spent 16 years in jail at the hands of Aziz, who recited a couplet on his late coming. Mehta ji, always immaculately dressed, was Shankar's target. Shankar had a pique against Mehta ji because the latter had not included his name among the district representatives to a conference to be addressed by Pandit Nehru. Shankar in turn was instrumental in getting Mehta ji's favorite, Mr. Kohli's name deleted from the list of district representatives to the provincial committee for not wearing khadi. A centric general, a centric journal, ever ready to make a speech, was asked by Kashmiri Lal to make one. It was with great difficulty that he was made to stop. Master Ramdas came panting for breath, and informed them that instead of the Prabhat Ferry, it had been decided to do constructive work that day. Brooms and shovels and iron pans were already in Sher Khan's house. Bakshi ji then asked Ramdas to lead the singing. Kashmiri Lal picked up the tricolor. Jarnail started to shout left, right, and their round started and headed towards Dhok Kutubuddin. प्रोनाउंस करने में ना डिफ़िकल्टी होती है. ओके, कमेंट्स एंड क्वेश्चंस. The first one is the origin of the Mehta Shankar tiff, mentioned briefly in the summary, comes to us in a flashback. Keep a note of other episodes that come to us through flashback. Is the presentation of the Congress activists favorable or unfavorable? What word or sentences tell you? Bakshi ji's entry is announced through this sentence. The light of the lamp fell only on the man's leg, so it seems that as though only a pair of pajamas were walking along. Do you think this is an objective description? Is the narrator being ironical? Keep notes on characters like Jarnail, Bakshi ji, Mehta ji. Comrade Devdutt is first mentioned by Jarnail in page 16. Keep track of him because he will play an important part later in the novel. Now, thank you so much. Chapter number 3 we will do in the next video. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel.